Jump season, and they're off. The Bet365 Handicap Hurdle, and Peacenik going forward with the white blaze. Dr. Eggman, pink and green spots the grey, push the button as they cross the chase course towards their first flight. Electric Mason tracking them, bunting in the blue-white seams, and on the inside is Jump Alen in the light green sleeves, followed by Mostly Sunny. King Alexander's out wide. Got Grey back on the inside, just behind last year's winner Ike Sport. Ike Sport in the dark blue and lighter blue stripes and stars on the sleeves in the noseband. Heading into the turn out of the back straight. Push the button from Peacenik. Dr. Eggman, Jump Alen and Electric Mason. They're followed by Ike Sport and Bunting together. King Alexander on the outside of Mostly Sunny under Harry Skelton, and Got Grey, stable companion, the mount of Tristan Durrell. Into the home straight on the long run to their second flight. Push the button on the far side of Peacenik. Dr. Eggman down the near side, Jump Alen. Then Electric Mason, Bunting, Ike Sport, King Alexander, Mostly Sunny and Got Grey. First of the two flights in the home straight this time. Big jump from Jump Alen in third place there. And now on to the flight in front of the enclosures. And push the button over on the far side. Peacenik racing quite keenly on the near side as they take this one together. Peacenik was untidy. Jump Alen and then Dr. Eggman are third and fourth, followed by Electric Mason racing between Ike Sport and Bunting. And then Got Grey on the inside of Mostly Sunny and King Alexander. A circuit to go, and up the hill. Peacenik leads now to Push the Button. 5 lengths back to Jump Alen and Dr. Eggman as they approach this right-hand turn. Electric Mason in 5th place. Ike Sport and Bunting, Mostly Sunny, and then King Alexander and Got Grey on their way down the hill to the back straight, where 4 flights of hurdles await them. And Peacenik is striding out, going down the hill, and pulls 5 or 6 lengths clear. I'll Push the Button in second. Shane Quinlan from Sam Twiston Davis. Dr. Eggman is in third under Danny Mullins. Then Electric Mason on the outside of Jump Alen, followed by Bunting to the outside of Ike Sport. Then King Alexander, Mostly Sunny second last, and Got Grey the back marker. First down the back straight, Peacenik comes towards it, jumps it well. Not quite so good was Push the Button on the inside of Dr. Eggman, second and third. Electric Mason taking slightly closer order in fourth as they go on towards the next. Ike Sport is also improving a bit. The leader not too great there, Peacenik. Peacenik from Push the Button, Dr. Eggman, Jump Alen, Electric Mason and Ike Sport. Moving on to the third of the 4 flights in the back straight. And now they'll be crossing the jumps course again to the final flight in the back, which will be 3 out. Peacenik from Push the Button. Going well is Dr. Eggman. So too is Bunting on the outside, pulling double at the moment in the blue-white seams. Ike Sport also full of running just in behind the leaders. Jump Alen on the inside, Electric Mason. Dr. Eggman wasn't great there. At the back, Mostly Sunny, Got Grey, but they're very well grouped together here as they approach the turn out of the back straight. Very competitive looking race. 1 or 2 of these going extremely well. Peacenik from Push the Button, Dr. Eggman, Jump Alen on the inside. Bunting still catching the eye. So too Ike Sport, last year's winner. Out wide is King Alexander making some progress now. From Got Grey round the inside, Mostly Sunny. At the back of the field, still going all right under Harry Skelton as they now turn for home with about 3.5 furlongs or so to cover and 2 flights to jump. Peacenik from Push the Button, Dr. Eggman, Pink Jacket, Bunting, King Alexander in the checks coming there very strongly. Out wide, Electric Mason. On the far side, Jump Alen, followed by Got Grey, who's made ground. Mostly Sunny making some progress as well. Still wide open, but still Peacenik leads at the second last. Peacenik, Jump Alen, followed by Got Grey, who's come there very strongly. King Alexander on the near side, and then behind those Ike Sport, a bit flat-footed now. Jumper Len is challenging Peacenik, Got Grey, also King Alexander, mostly Sunny from the back, switched to the far side over the last. Peacenik made a mistake. Jumper Len leads the way to King Alexander, mostly Sunny trying to finish off on the far side. It's Jumper Len by a couple of lengths to mostly Sunny, and then King Alexander up towards the line, and Jumper Len will finish the day on a winning note for champion trainer Willie Mullins. Mostly Sunny for the Skelton second, in third King Alexander, then Ice Sport, and behind those Peacenik, who made so much of the running.
It's Cobden and Mullins again. Jumper Len wins for the champion trainer Willie Mullins, and with Harry Cobden on board, he's produced this horse at the perfect time. This is the start of a nice little relationship between the two. Harry's going to Punchestown all 5 days. I'm not saying he's going to pick up loads of rides for Mullins. I think he's got 1 or 2 for Paul, but I think you'll see him on a few of the Mullins back numbers, and that's the thing, they're not always back numbers, are they? You never quite know, particularly in these types of races. And well done, you've tipped up 2 on the bounce, Megan.
Well,
sorry,
listen,
I sound surprised.
miracles can happen.
Yes, you're accurate.
No, look, this was a nice performance. Back down and trip, I think, was the key here for this horse. He's travelled nicely, just sort of midfield, and not dissimilar to Blue King Daru in that Harry started stretching and asking this horse to pick up quite early on in the straight, really, to get him rolling. And, you know, once he's sort of hit top gear, he was flying up the hill, quick over the second last. At this point, your eyes drawn to Got Grey, who was travelling extremely well.
Yeah, and King Alexander, who made a bit of ground up the wide outside, but this is where he starts to get pretty serious, and they're all pretty good over the last. Mostly Sunny just had a bit of ground to make up, but Jumper Len had stolen a march on him. Yeah,
I think he's a strong stayer at the 2.5. This is his ideal trip, isn't it? He's real strong to the line here, and Harry Cobden's just ridden him with plenty of confidence, and it was all quite smooth and simple. He's jumped well, 2 good jumps in the last couple of hurdles as well.
Yeah, I think that you're right, but distance. Strong stare up this trip has really worked out. 3 miles an hour, probably just stretched a little bit last time, but it's lightly raced, and you know, again, you get the impression that a month ago going to Ayr and then 2 weeks later coming on here wouldn't have necessarily been the plan, but you know, he can be ready for their horses for these types of things, and you know, 128 has turned out to be too little for this horse. He could continue to progress. Mostly Sunny's run really well, turned out again quickly.
Yeah, he's flown home. Those cheap pieces definitely help him concentrate, don't they, and get the best out of him. He's finished very well. He wasn't quite able to catch Jumper Len, who had stolen lengths at a crucial point coming into the second last.
Now I'm looking around to see, I'm hoping Willie's going to come back, because we want to catch up with him having won the Trainers' Championship. I'm not convinced.
Think he might have gone?
Don't know. Patrick said bye, so that wasn't a good sign.
True.
But we'll see. Well, otherwise, I'd never live it down. Didn't get an interview with the champion trainer.
We've spoken to him a lot recently. Lots of winners. And I think he'll just say that he's delighted to have kept his trophy.
Yeah, I wanted to go a bit deeper, though, with the interview, Megan. You know, had all these great questions lined up. But we'll see. I'm hopeful. Let's be positive.
Save them for next year.
Yeah, and do you know what? Don't. We won't know till Aintree whether he's going to try. 5-1, Jumper Len takes out the last for Harry Cobden and Willie Mullins.